Hey y'all, it's Kathy from Nothing So Strange. It's been 12 days since I last did a video. I've been so busy. And the only way I'm going to get anything done on video tonight is if I do a bathrobe video. So you're getting a bathrobe video, and after this, I'm going right to bed. I'm so tired. Yeah, so it was 2 weeks ago almost that I was on and did the daisy chain video. And then maybe the day after that, 2 days after that, we went to Florida. We drove down to St Augustine, which is one of my favorite places. We got married there. That's what that picture is. And we stayed there for 3 nights. And then we went to Orlando, which turned into the working part of the trip for me because I had a conference there. Lovely place for a conference, but still getting up at 7:45 kind of, or showing up at 7:45 for the first session kind of conference. And then we drove back here on Friday, so we wouldn't be on the road for Memorial Day weekend, which is always a little bit of a nightmare. And then we had the shop open all weekend. I got lots of new stock in the shop. So we're a little chaotic, but I just wanted to catch up on what I've been doing. Part of that would be just looking at things we got on our trip. And I'm not even sure. We didn't get huge gobs of anything, so I'm not going to do a massive unboxing video. Okay, the first thing I pulled out is an empty bag. This is a cute store in St Augustine, Aunt Matilda's steampunk trunk. And wow, okay. So I put everything from the trip in this one bag. From Aunt Matilda's, I got one little thing. I'm so impressed they tied it up with string. This isn't even really super steampunk, but we got 2 things really. A shark's tooth and an alligator tooth. Not as pointy as you would think. Hollow. So that was Aunt Matilda's. We went into a shell shop that we like a lot. We spent a while debating if we were going to get a big ceramic Katrina from Mexico. We got a mermaid skeleton, same sort of idea there a couple years ago. She's over there. I'll show her to you someday. Can't reach her now. But this time we didn't get the Katrina, but I did want a little shell. Let me get it in the light so you can see it. Can you see the little star painted there? There you go. Pretty little shell. A hole in the back. Shell shop. And then we went into a little metaphysical shop. Guided by the Omens. That was a sweet place. And we got some rocks. What did we get? got enough that they gave us a little velvet bag for him, and she put sage in. Nice. Vance wanted some rocks. Oop. So he got, how pretty are those? Oh. I'm dropping your turquoise on the video. Peruvian turquoise, or Incan turquoise, I think they called it in the shop. Which I understand is not really turquoise, but who cares? I got some this. Really pretty piece. And this cute little mushroom. Let's see, that is Unikite. It's got a lot of the pink on it. Anyway, and then I got Euperlite, which doesn't look that dazzling, maybe. Get this mess up here. But it's very shiny under a black light. Let me see. I haven't tried this at home yet, so I don't know if mine's as powerful as the one in the shop. Oh, it's doing it. Look at that. Hang on a second here. Oh, yeah. Look at the Euperlite. Anyway. So, that was the metaphysical shop. They had very nice displays for their tarot cards. I was very impressed. If you've never been to St. Augustine, you should go to St. Augustine. I'm not very good at remembering to hit record, capture things, but I did get a couple street scenes, and I didn't get a good shot of the really big Spanish fort, but I got some pictures of the small Spanish fort, and I'll try to stitch those together for y'all. I always get a lot of flyers of things I mean to do and don't have time for. Still haven't done a haunted tour of St. Augustine. Do that sometime. So many neat stores. So many neat galleries. I've never been to St. Augustine. It is the, get a lot of qualifiers in here, the oldest continuously occupied city in America, or European city in America. Kind of has a, I mean, it was settled by the Spanish, and you don't hear so much about it because you hear Pilgrims, Jamestown, Plymouth Rock, Cavaliers, that kind of thing. But the Spanish created the oldest city in this country. And so it has a beautiful old Spanish architecture and ironwork. Kind of got a New Orleans kind of flavor to it, but with really good beaches. Lovely city. We went in art gallery. I won't show you the bigger thing we got in this gallery because it's a present for somebody. It's the Pasta Art Gallery. Professional artists of St Augustine. Pasta. But these were so neat. While we were there, we were talking to the artist who makes these. When she's done making big pieces, she takes the leftover clay and makes them into balls. That one looks kind of like a walnut, and it looks like just geometric designs on it, and there were some like brains or something. But is the camera, is the microphone picking that up? They make noise. So I was sitting there for a long time picking the ones that sounded like I wanted them to sound. What else? My biggest splurge, because it was just my birthday, was at the pearl shop. Gorgeous little freshwater pearl necklace, which I have worn nearly every day since. These pretty pearls. Total splurge. Which I am not wearing now because I'm in my bathrobe. Getting ready for bed. Let's see, I said Spanish fort. There's the ginormous Spanish fort, the Castillo de San Marco. And then there's a tiny little Spanish fort at the mouth of the Matanzas River, which is also the intercoastal waterway. I always popped by there, hadn't been by there in a while. I had to get little touristy things there. A little button of the fort. Pin of a great egret. And a replica of 18th century playing cards. Got a different set at a different store down there a couple of years ago, but got some more. What else did I get? Just a little coin. A little cannon on it from the fort. Yeah, we were only there for 3 days. Not a whole lot of shopping. More walking around, looking at things, and hanging out on the beach. And then in Orlando, it was just conference. There's always good conference swag. Aimed at the super nerdy. And so that means lots of nice little notebooks. I'm covering up company logos on these on purpose. Look at these lovely purple books. Nice. I do love conference swag. A year ago, it was socks. All the vendors had socks. This year, apparently, the trendy thing that we all needed was a tape measure. And so, this tape measure, again, I'm covering the logo, has a little level on it. And I'm serious about it being the trendy swag. This tape measure looks like a mouse. Conference swag is just the goofiest. Everybody always has these squishies, and I have so many now. I don't pick them up anymore, except this was a mighty nice looking rock. So, nerdy conference swag. Not too exciting that we got home, and so we got all this new stuff in the shop. Got a huge collection. I haven't unpacked it all of pharmacist memorabilia. Look at that little RX there. Here we have a early pharmacist. I looked him up. I was like, oh, please let him be an alchemist. He wasn't. Pretty color, that thing inside. Particularly like that, but a lot of unboxing of that for the shop, and bookends. A lot of bookends this time. So that's what's been going on, and then today was back to work. Tragic after a week off. It was fine there. A little quiet. Not a lot of people around. But then I got home, and I'm really blown away because a package came. I ordered this Sunday night, and it shipped from the UK, and it's here, and this is Tuesday. I don't even know how that's possible. I do not know how that's physically possible. But, I haven't opened it yet, because, in fact, I don't even know if I can get into this wrapping. As I got home, I was super tired. Long commute. Sit and listen to some music. Talk for a while. This is my birthday deck splurge. And I was between this. Just going in like I'm 5 on my birthday. I am going to save that. I was between this or the Usi Supra. I'm going to splurge. And this one. This is the Wild Enchantments book and deck. And I have not seen this much. I was watching look how beautiful. Watching a video with Levi of Masculine Intuition and Martin of Martin's Musings, and I think it was on Levi's channel, and Martin had picked this up in Glastonbury. Camera's not capturing how beautiful those colors are. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Right after that, I was chatting very briefly with Marilyn of Marilyn's Tarot Take, and I said, look at this deck. She immediately hopped on it. And so Marilyn's already done a complete, really thorough, really good walkthrough of the, it's getting that new book crackle. Don't you love that? She's done a really good flip through of the deck and the book, so I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to talk how thorough she was. This is a nice 2-piece box, but I am going to talk about how beautiful, how absolutely beautiful these cards are. There's the big book. I should talk a little bit about them. They are a book of doorways. It's all about herbs. I'm American, so I'm going to say herbs, not herbs. And really beautiful, really thorough. Each herb, man, this smells good. Each herb has 5 to 7 pages written about it. And I believe there's some background on it and maybe a little mythology and how to use it. And there are sections about plant wisdom, oracle wisdom, etc., etc. There's a little bitty cheat sheet showing you what the cards mean, but they are just, I was just so blown away when I saw this, because there's the gilding, and each card has the plant and animals. What have we got here? We've got some badgers, and those are ferns, definitely, and like fiddlehead ferns, and then a spider web up there at the top. I hope that this is focusing better than I think it is. But let's see. I'm going to say that's a fern with badgers. Let me see if I'm right. Yep, fern, ancient timekeeper, earth's memory, enchanted cloak, woodland portal. There's various planetary and what is that, runic symbols maybe down here at the bottom. But I'll just flip through some of the cards. Anyway, just doing this. And I'm hoping tomorrow or the next day I can make some of the videos I have planned. I need to circle back around to the daisy chain video and talk about some of those comparisons. I want to do a VR to the halfway to Halloween tag that everybody's doing a VR to. I have things to say about Halloween. I want to do a VR to, I think Mary had Mary at Gently Living Out Loud with frogs. Had a tag about channels you watch that are not tarot. wanted to respond to. I've been filming work I've been doing in the garden, which has gone from shambles to slightly less of a shambles. Let's stitch that together and put it up. Maybe do some more videos of all the stock, new stock in the store. But for now, you're getting me at night after 2 hours of commuting and 8 hours of work. I went through my new deck for the first time in my bathrobe. Not a bad way to end the day. The owl. Okay, like I said, Marilyn has a really nicely focused, beautiful video of this, so I'm not going to go through the whole deck, but wow. Mark my place so I can keep going once I turn the camera off. So that's it. Quick little, or it's already almost half an hour, so not so quick catch up of what I've been doing for the last 12 days, and I'll get back and make the real fancy videos soon. Hope everybody's doing well. I've been watching your videos, so that's been great. And take care. Have a good week. See you this weekend.